How do you say that? You know, the various estimates that exports are $90 billion and they'd probably come down to $50 billion. We, in fact, informally chatted about it. So how much have we achieved so far, and then what is the target?
You know, sometimes I wonder at all these so-called experts and economists, friends from the media, coming up with such calculations, which I would say would have otherwise been ridiculed as elementary mistakes. You know, that famous elementary, yes, my dear Watson.
Yes.
This is that moment. We've already had 5 years figures in our hand,
right,
from April to August.
Right.
Even to the United States, our exports have already crossed 40 or $43 billion. Already crossed.
Okay.
Which was 86 last year. And we still have 7 months to go. The reciprocal tariffs are not across the board. Right. They're on about 55 or 60% of the, yes, exports. Similarly, newer trading arrangements are coming into play. Newer markets are opening up. The actions on tariff are on many other countries. So which opens up opportunity for many other countries to provide us some goods that we may require in return for taking from us the goods that they require.
Right.
So that is what I alluded to, that, yes, we are looking at 50 nations and where we have trade complementarity. So services exports continues to grow across the world. The US is a very small share of our services exports. So I think we are in a sweet spot. Tourism is growing. Yeah. International tourists are coming in large numbers. I'm very confident that our exports this year will be more than last year.
You make a very big point here. Any impact on GDP, Piyush? By various estimates, people are again saying 10 basis points to about 100 basis points could be the impact on GDP.
Well, anybody who said 100 basis points, I think you should really bring him on your show and ask him to justify that.
Do you think there is
India is predominantly a domestic economy.
Right.
Our exports as a part of our overall GDP are still relatively small.
Right.
And our imports are much larger than our exports.
Yes.
So net, actually imports are deflating the Indian GDP growth. Keeping that in mind, I'll give you a comparable. COVID, we saw exports fall, yes, because of the overall, absolutely, world situation. Do you know, imports fell far more than exports, and we actually landed up with a trade surplus, yeah, during COVID. So Indian economy is a very complex economy, and therefore I do not think that the impact on the GDP will be significant. Whatever little impact it could have, and drill it down. Yeah. Drill it down to the goods affected by GST.
Yeah.
Within that, you'll find gems and jewelries, $13 billion. What's the value add? Still very small.
Right.
And it's an area where I look for alternate markets in the Gulf, for example, in the eastern part of the world. So we'll be able to make up several products which will have a huge increase in demand domestically. We'll make up for that. The value add, if you see holistically on the total exports impacted by one nation's action, are not significant enough to hurt the Indian GDP story, which is the world's fastest growing large GDP. I'm very confident that collectively, with the effort of 140 crore Indians now committed to go Swadeshi, now very, very charged that I will buy goods made in India. And Prime Minister Modi has very nicely defined it.
Yes.
He said, देश की मिट्टी में बना माल और देश के हमारे भाई बहनों के खून पसीने से बना हुआ माल.
Yes.
यानी goods made on Indian soil by the sweat and toil of our Indian labor, Indian workers. The ownership doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. Yeah. That's
Let the investment come from all over the world.
Yes.
As long as it adds jobs, economic activity in India, it's a made in India product. And by the way, if you see Prime Minister Modi's work, you will see in that the vision and mission of Mahatma Gandhi. Mahatma Gandhi wanted Swachhata. For years, the nation yearned for that Swachhata, desired it, but never saw it. We would praise Singapore. We would praise other parts of the world, Europe, America, UAE. But nobody did anything about Swachhata till Prime Minister Modi came into government. Mahatma Gandhi's mission used to be Swachhata. Mahatma Gandhi wanted everybody to have a decent place
Yes.
for their daily routines. Pradhan Mantri Modi built 12 crore toilets, took a toilet to every school, every college, so that nobody has to face the indignity of going into the fields for their daily
Of course.
routines.
No, that was a big initiative.
Mahatma Gandhi always spoke about Swadeshi.
Yes.
He actually built the freedom movement around Swadeshi. Lokmanya Tilak was a big proponent of Swadeshi. He always wore khadi. Mahatma Gandhi ji, Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, they all promoted khadi. After independence, the first Prime Minister to promote khadi, or rather I would say the second, after Lal Bahadur Shastri, is Prime Minister Modi. And relentlessly he has promoted khadi. Relentlessly he's been in the pursuit of Swadeshi.
Absolutely.
And now the nation has risen as one to promote Swadeshi. I appeal through your channel.
Yes.
All our Indian brothers and sisters, all viewers of Network 18, please commit yourself to Swadeshi. Please commit yourself to buying made in India goods. Whatever may have happened in the past is fine. At least in the future, let's all go for Swadeshi.